Hello everyone, my name is Michael and welcome to IPR's Game Room. Today we'll be talking about Dialect, a game about language and how it dies. Dialect is a 3 to 5 player storytelling GM-less game about building an isolated community and characters through language and seeing the language transition over the ages and slowly die out. Now, this game was created by Thorny Games, the people behind Sign and Xenolanguage, with the assistance of different designers, linguists, and activists. So, the idea behind Dialect is that the players all collaborate together to form a sort of isolated community, and within that group, the players form their own language and words across 3 different ages. After which point the community no longer is isolated and comes to an end for reasons that are either good or bad depending on the story that the players themselves crafted. It's a very open game with your own world, your own characters, your own backdrops, your own language. It's clearly a game built around language, and though there are pre-built backdrops within the book itself, they're made to be flexible with a wide range of tones depending on what your playgroup prefers, or you can even create your own backdrop. The gameplay revolves around storytelling through creating an isolation, which is done through selecting a backdrop and various aspects. And then each player creates their own character through one of 3 archetype cards that were handed to them, and their own concepts thereafter. And then, with the world created, you start up Act 1 and transition through time, dealing with the cards you've been dealt and creating your own words and language and seeing what happens as time passes, eventually crafting your own ending after all that you've done. All you really need for the game is just this deck of cards, probably the book itself, just for the rules, some index cards, some friends, and an interest for language. Now, the book itself is not a hard read, though language can be a difficult subject. It really helps break things down and explains why language is so important to our being. You can really tell that the game was made by people who care and put in a lot of effort. And the result is a fairly unique storytelling experience that's a lot of fun and leaves you thinking after. And each and every game of it you play will be a different experience from the last. That being said, this is probably not everyone's cup of tea. People who are really interested in linguistics will probably find it much more interesting than someone who's looking more to, say, delve deep into dungeons or get really deep into character roleplay. It takes a fair amount of cooperation, but it can be a lot of fun. It probably seeks an older audience with some of the complexities and is pretty intimidating, though it's fairly open-ended. If you're interested, you can always buy Dialect directly through our website as a PDF or this nifty little book with this set of cards beautifully illustrated and wonderfully designed. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our social media through the links below. And if you're really interested in games, you can always join our newsletter. We only send out 1 email a month, and it includes all the necessary information and updates for the month, such as what's new, what's in stock, and anything we might be up to or you might like. And remember, gamers, language is community and makes us who we are. It's a story, it's culture, and it's you. I'll talk to you next time.